Welcome to I'm Your Target Demographic, and today we're discussing the term gerrymandering and what that means. It began as something called redistricting, which is where the lines that divide and make up sections of a city or a state are redrawn and changed. Way back in 1812, in the US state of Massachusetts, Governor Elbridge Gerry redrew these lines, and the district was so weirdly shaped that it was satirized and turned into a dragon-like salamander. Some people calling this the gerrymander. So now when politicians redraw these lines to benefit their own party or interests, we call it gerrymandering. So how does this gerrymandering work? For the sake of this video, we're going to use a common device to explain gerrymandering, and you might have seen this visual before. We have 50 blocks, which represent the voting base. Let's pretend that most, just over half, are blue squares and the rest are red squares. This could stand for anything, but typically stands for their political affiliation. In a straight up vote, you should come to a 3 versus 2 result in favor of the blue. There are more blues total, so this makes sense. This first voting structure assumes that 3 geographical areas are entirely blue and 2 entirely red, which is really never the case. Our second choice to split this up are districts which evenly split them up. Each geographical area has 6 blue squares and 4 red squares. Again, since blue outnumbers red in every district, blue gets the victory again. Gerrymandering is done to somehow get a victory when you can't trust these traditional methods, and you might just need to fudge the lines. We need to split the city or state up, and we want to give the victory to red this time, because in this scenario, that is our desired outcome. We split up the district in weird shapes, just like the salamander. The first shape emphasizes a method in redistricting called stacking. If we know that we need 3 of the 5 districts at least to score mostly red, then it makes sense to pack as many blues into one district as possible. So here, we stack them in the first district, and let's do the same with another. That means that very little blues are left, so our remaining 1, 2, 3 districts are dominated by reds, giving us a 3/2 result, favoring red. 2 districts stacked with blues, 3 districts dominated by red. In real life, you can see that these districts look just as silly. You might think, how is this allowed? Well, it is, but luckily more and more folks are becoming savvy to it and even redistricting back in favor of a fair map that's actually drawn in a way that makes sense. Thank you so much for watching our video on gerrymandering. If you want to learn about other words that you maybe don't quite know what they mean, check out our Word Up playlist. Or if you want to watch other videos that tackle a topic and explain it to you, check out our What Is playlist. Thanks for watching.